And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we're continuing along with the Megawatt Doom Revolution. This is map 32, the so-called super secret map. Zombie or not to be? I guess that is the question. I suppose the meaning of that is because there are a lot of zombie men or hit scanners, depending on how you like to call them, shotgunners and zombie men, primarily in this map. I think that will either put you down and you be a zombie too, I guess, or you get the jump on them. I hope to be able to show you how to do the latter. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we're playing on the ultra-violence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 89 kills to be had, 3 secrets to find, and 17 items to pick up. There's one secret where you jump into one compartment and basically it's any of the 3 and you tag it. I'm not really understanding, to be honest, the point of one of the secrets other than just kind of like jumping into it because there's nothing there other than, I guess, a chain gun. But anyway, such is the way it is. So let's go ahead with our pistol. We look around. Yeah, let's get our armor bonus, so let's not forget that for 100%. So how do we get out of here, you say? Well, do you press on the wall, press on the doors, press on the walls? No, if you see there's candles around our poor zombie friend here, twitching on the pole, yeah, that's how you get out. So you press on that. So if your pistol's starting, you're going to run out and grab that regular shotgun before you take too much damage from the shotgunners that are behind you in these cages, as well as the zombie men too. And there are a few others. Oh, there should be. No? Okay, wow, that was quick. I guess I got the jump on them. Other enemies are pouring in, so we're going to get them kind of excited. But first we're going to hit the switch. It's going to raise up the platform. Now with a regular shotgun, it's a little tricky, but we're going to try to dispose of as many of these enemies as possible with our regular shotgun, because right now that's all we have if your pistol's starting. That's kind of cool. Raises up to the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of get their attention over here, and then we're going to run all the way to the corner on the right to get a little bit of cover. Because a lot of gunners, well, there's even one behind us, are teleporting in, so that's no good. And there's a chain gunner up at the top. Let's take care of the chain gunner if we can. There we go. And more gunners over there. Like I mentioned at the beginning, lots and lots and lots of gunners. But that's okay. There's also a decent amount of health. I mean, not enough if you get clobbered, but if you get hit here and there, you'll be okay. Yeah, you see? Let's grab our Berserk Pack, I guess. Why not? Regular shotgun in hand again. Just see if there's any more. Yeah, there are some enemies up there if you can see the shadows moving around. Yeah, you don't want them to get the jump on you. We will have to face them at some point, so why not now? Yes, it looks like there's nothing there, but I think they're health bonuses, or are they armor bonuses? Anyway, they're in shadow right now. But we'll get to that area soon. So that's not too bad. We haven't suffered too much damage. I hear more grunting and more groaning. I'm not sure if there's any more, if there are any more zombie men or shotgunners and such to teleport in, but let's kind of like make our way around a little bit. You can hear the those sections are opening. These 3 compartments where there are chain gunners is precisely where I'm just trying to figure out where that fire is coming from. Where am I missing that from? All right, let me move over here and I'll see if I can track that gunner down. Where was that fire coming from, I wonder? Is there somebody up there? Maybe it teleported in down below. Anyway, so let me just continue along here. There we go. Now we're going to go to the very top. There's a teleporter there. We're not going to take it. Oh, brother, right in the face. Okay, well, it looks like they got the jump on me, but luckily, take the rocket launcher too. Legitimate chain gun now that we have. Why don't we go ahead and tag one of those 3 secrets? So you see, there's one of the 3 compartments. Basically, all you got to do is kind of like run into it. Yeah. And you see all 3 of them light up. So I'm not 100% sure, other than getting the chain gun or just getting in there, that matters. But yeah, I'm not sure who was shooting at us. I can't quite see anyone. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just, we're not taking the teleporter to the top like I mentioned. We first start over here. With the chain gun in hand, we did get one. There's going to be a shotgunner and a zombie man as soon as we get to the top. So let's dispose of them. We could, we don't have the yellow key, so why don't we go ahead, teleport in here. First, take care of the chain gunner. Yeah, it gets pretty jumpy. And we can go ahead and press this switch, chain gunner again. We'll let the elevator go back up because we want to go to the mid-level first before riding it up to the top. You know, I'm not a big fan of the chainsaw, but if you want to go ahead and grab it, there's some ammo here and some health if you need it. Press the switch back just to get back to this room, but this time we'll take the lift up to the top. If you change your mind or you need to go back down, that's the switch for it. We took care of these chain gunners from below, so there are some zombie men and shotgunners in this room. We can go ahead and just dispose of them. Before we go too much further, there is an area here just to show you. It's not really a secret, doesn't really take you anywhere, but you can get a little bit of ammo. The yellow key is our target, but if you look carefully, this wall, well, I guess you don't have to look too carefully. I think the designer makes it pretty obvious. This wall's texture is quite mismatched and misaligned. So yes, there are energy cells here, and I'll just show you because I did not make... Yeah, there's also a plasma rifle and a bunch of armor bonuses. So I did not make it brighter. I try again, it's the Goldilocks approach. I tried to make the brightness level on these maps just right. It doesn't seem to work all the time. It seems some of the secret areas or the enclosed areas with no lights are quite hard to get the middle ground. So yeah, I mean, now we're kind of trapped here, but actually all we have to do once we grab the yellow key is to just hop into this teleporter and we're good to go. All right, well, now that we are good to go, we can go ahead. Actually, we just take the teleporter again, to the yellow key, to the yellow room, because we have the yellow key. So let's go ahead. We're going to face 3 chain gunners, and they're each going to be in their own little alcoves. I don't know, floor alcoves? I'm not really sure. They're little pits, maybe? So go ahead, pick up their ammo. This room is the one with that we're going to get through the teleporter at the top of that tower. That's really the last room to do. And you notice this opens up. I guess we can get the secret from here too. But anyway, I like to run off the edge, and that's kind of fun. So let's go over here. This door opens up. A few more gunners, nothing too terrible. Some armor bonuses. Remember I said they were in shadow? Yes, so it's armor bonuses and the red keys. Let's make sure that we pick that up. And the chain gun. So now we're going to have to make our way back. And where is the door? What am I looking for here? I am looking for the door. Am I not? The yellow door. I'm telling you, sometimes with the color. Anyway, let's go ahead. Not the color, the brightness. Sorry. Now, actually, I think we can just jump out through here. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to the top of the tower. That's our next stop. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Need any ammo? There's some more here. The rocket launcher, of course, we got before. Just a bunch of zombie men. So this is a good time to use full auto on your chain gun. So yeah, blue key, mega armor, mega sphere, or supercharge, I guess. So this area has been pacified. So what's really left now is we go over to where we saw that super shotgun, which we didn't legitimately get yet on this level. Go ahead and grab that. I switch over to the regular shotgun. There are 4 shotgunners here, 1 in each little alcove. 2, 3, and 4. So you'll notice, though, that these alcoves are all the same except for one. This one's noticeably different. Yeah, BFG, that's super sweet. Now, we are actually going to use the BFG on this level because there's an opportunity to take care of, like, I don't know, a gang of gunners at the same time with the BFG. Otherwise, we will take a decent amount of damage because there's a lot of gunners at the exit. So let's hit the switch. This will basically just take us up to another switch to lower the barrier so we can proceed to where those gunners were that we just felled. So now this is gone and we can go ahead. So this is the part now. Let me just do a double check here. Yeah, just some enemies left. This is the part where we head down the stairs. And yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of gunners. So why don't we go ahead? Say goodnight, boys. And that's that. So let's go ahead. I think we have a zombie man still in the little cage. Since we have the blue key, that's the end of it. So why don't we go ahead and do a final count? Yes, all 89 kills, the 3 secrets, and all 17 items. You know what that means? Yes, indeed. We're done. Zombie or not to be? That was the question, but it looks like we prevailed. We are not zombies. In fact, we are Marines, and we've made it through this map intact. That was map 32, the super secret map of Doom Revolution, and I think it's quite a lot of fun. It could be a bit complicated with those teleporters taking to the next level, Sometimes you don't take the teleporter, sometimes you take a door. So hopefully you were paying close attention to the kind of the sequence that I was doing it. It'll save you a lot of backtracking and double backing to get to all the rooms and clearing them all out, getting all the secrets and enemies, because yeah, you can really mess up the sequence inadvertently and kind of have to restart it. So if you were watching, I appreciate it. If you were watching closely, that's even better. I think it'll be a much smoother run for you to get through the map. Well, if you did like what you saw, it was fun, there were good tips and tricks, yeah, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.